Okay. Clear out this. Sugar. Carrots. Need an extra bucket. I wonder what kind of cake recipe that requires so much milk compared to sugar. Oh, hi, Nightly. How's it going? Just making myself a birthday cake. And now to build a table to put it on. Alright, have a nice, safe trip home, Nightly. Actually, I think I'm going to change out this whole room, really. When you want to make yourself a birthday cake, so you end up rebuilding your entire house. Yeah, I remember having to take the bus to work. Hi, Cassie. Thank you. How's it going? just reflooring my house so it's easier to make a table for me to put a cake on. Yeah, I was actually planning on hopping on stream last night, depending on how short the Scarlet stream was going to be, but it was, as you know, it went a little past my bedtime, so you know, ultimately I decided to see if I could fit it in before work today, and here we are. Yeah, according to the math, it seems as though we do have some extra lurkers, but, you know. Well, I think I'm technically one of them, because I'm watching the stream as well, technically speaking, on my phone. So, there might be one lurker. And who that lurker is, I do not know. There we go. And cake. Yay, I have a birthday cake. I'm not hungry enough to eat it, though. I wonder if I should kind of do that same floor rearrangement over here. Probably be wise. So yeah, I am now officially 30 years old. When do I get my wizard cap? I probably could, but unfortunately I don't have any seat pickles at the moment. I haven't ventured that much. Too timid, kept it blown up. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't really care about, my age. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah, we're all getting up there. The slow march of time. Gradually making our way to our inevitable mortality. Oh, looks like there might be another one now. Okay. Next, we're going to refurbish this room as well. Might as well since I did the other one. Oh no, wait, this one actually stays the same. It's this one that changes. Really? I just thought they spoke gibberish. I guess it makes sense, given, that's kind of what the elites in Halo, in the original Halo did too. They just spoke, but they were just the Marines speaking backwards. Alright, I had the lantern on this one. There we go. And directly above this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that actually might be me. Nightly, I had Chinese just now. So, yeah, the teriyaki might be me. Sorry. I find it unlikely, but it would be interesting if she did. Nightly, but, okay, this is the basement. I'm thinking of eventually having like a little brewing stand here later when I finally, build up the courage and the resources to go to the Nether in order to hunt some blazes. But yeah, refurbished the house a little bit. Kind of had a more rational floor plan now. It was all done just so I could install a table, comfortably install a table in which to put a birthday cake. So which I had some hunger, so now, yay! I got to eat some of the birthday cake. Clear out my inventory a little bit. In the connecting hallway slash storage area slash furnace room. Sugarcane. Put the buckets in there. Lily pad. Yeah, well, everyone's been pretty well behaved here in my little corner here. If anything, I think she'd probably find me a little boring. So yeah, what has everyone been up to as of late? Me, I've just been, the usual, grinding. Luckily, I've been playing Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I started a while ago on a controller, and it didn't quite click with me, and then when Scarlett mentioned she was looking into playing it, I decided to give it another shot, this time with keyboard and mouse, and had a much better time. Well, I'll have to look at it up nightly there, just to kind of, because lava can be quite helpful. I thought I heard something sneaking up on me. Ooh, it's, oh wow, okay. It's, enchantment book there. Yeah, I gotta get back into the First Descendant. I've just been kind of busy between, you know, like my streams, drawing, personal projects, work. And getting ready to potentially carry Scarlet through Mech Warrior. Because it is multiplayer from what I've gathered. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but we'll see. Yeah, I feel that, Cassie. You know, like you discover a game late, and or you want to go back to an old one, but the online services just aren't there anymore. For instance, Armored Core 5 used to be able to like get much more powerful weapons that were actually tuned by other players, but those aren't available anymore, so the game is a lot harder to play solo nowadays because the server is not there and you can't buy better parts. And you technically can buy better parts, just not the best parts. And you can't call on other players for help either, so, you know, kind of turns into a bit of a grind, into a bit of a slog. Oh yeah, you know, same general thing, Cassie. Like it's still technically there, but it doesn't matter if there's no one there to play it with. But yeah, like I would have gladly helped Scarlet in like Armored Core 5 or Verdict Day if and technically there was a very brief window of opportunity for when she got into mechs. And Armored Core Verdict Day was still up, but it required her to have either a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360, and I don't think she has either of them. Because I think the servers closed in March, I think? April or March is when Armored Core Verdict Day closed. And that was when it was online multiplayer as well, and you could actually, you know, you could actually have other players come and help you in all the missions. So yeah. Yeah, of course, Nightly. You know, obviously you want them to actually, you know, kind of be able to stand on their own 2 feet and, you know, have fun. But you know, sometimes you know, definitely it's important to be there because some people just need that extra little boost. Sorry, still a bit mucusy from the cold. A game by Bethesda from 2012 with a online multiplayer. That wasn't terribly good. Honestly, I don't know Bethesda's full roster of games, so that one's kind of eluding me. Wait, was it, what was it called? Okay. The amount of, like, saddles and enchanted bows I have, I should, you know, if this was multiplayer, I'd be giving this stuff away. Well, that's nice. Nightly, I was, in Armored Core 5, I would always, you know, provide support for the campaign. For, like, for the story missions and all, I was, like, you know, the go-to, you know, guy to help out with that. Oh, Brink, that was it. Yeah, Brink. Sorry, Cassie. I saw your one was saying it was made by Bethesda. And I thought you were trying to hint. I just looked it up just a little. I scrolled up a tiny bit and saw. Oh, I was playing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember Brink. Well, I never played it. I remember when it was like in the news cycle, and then it just kind of fizzled at launch. Sorry about that. Another enchantment book. What's that noise? Oh, hi. I'll just sleep with a bunch of arrows stuck in me. Alright. Dang. So yeah, I beat Halo CE a little bit ago. I should probably get on to Halo 2 pretty soon. There was some interest in me to play Project Wingman, which is like an Ace Combat style game. And I had to pull up, and apparently it was Oblivion slash Morrowind. I don't know which one to pick, though, as another game I should add to the roster. Yeah, it's always fun to be able to just kind of spam, like, the very heavy-duty attacks, isn't it, Nightly? Like any sort of game, really. Or, the ability to just kind of, like, because there are several Armor Core games where you're able to, like, have infinite flight, where you just keep boosting nonstop. So you just be like, you're not the fastest because you have to kind of use energy efficient boosters, but with the right build, you be at your maximum boost the whole time. Why you're no longer getting audio logs? Well, again, I never played Brink, so I'm not sure. I can only assume there's like some very specific reason, like there's probably like some very unique, very specific like parameters, most likely, that may not have been well described. Hopefully, it's not like that it requires a service that's no longer there anymore. I mean, you said it's only, the online features are still there, so that shouldn't be the case. But you never know. Yeah, I'd imagine that too. Like I only really got through the tutorial of the first Descendant. I really need to get back into it. Uh, and the definitely the ability is better than the gun butt. What was that? What was that? A bull? Yes, it was. Oh dear, that is pretty bad. Especially since resetting it would not is not good to the PS3 either. And it's not like those are going to be easy to come across nowadays. So they stopped building those a while ago, I think. I hope so too, Cassie. And yeah, obviously, you know, nightly, you know, obviously, you know, good area effect attacks are, you know, always helpful, especially when you're, especially in games where you tend to, where it's tend to be more like, you know, swarm-based enemies. But yeah, what's everyone's favorite kind of cake? Yeah, since we're, you know, birthday time. I'm fond of German chocolate myself, but probably my favorite is actually like the brownie cakes my parents used to make me. Oh, cheesecake's pretty good too, yeah. Really like most kinds of cake, really. There was a period of time when I was really into carrot cake. True, not like Scarling. Sometimes you get it could get too sugary. You know, a little too sweet. Oop, hitting the wrong button. You know, sometimes it's nice to have a little more subtlety. Does anyone need any saddles from in Minecraft? Boy, do I have so many saddles. Oh god, sugary Play-Doh. That does sound sounds interesting. Simple chocolate cake's also pretty good, especially if it's nice and moist. I like very moist cakes. It sounds, it does not sound terribly appetizing to me either, Nightly. Oh, I did have some cinnamon cooking. I don't think Tres Luche, but I've had like the Des Luche, I think it's pronounced. I think it's what it is. I could be mistaken, they're the same thing, and yeah, in the case, yes, I have. That's right, yes. Okay. Fortune 2, eh? Okay, let's see what happens. So Fortune 2, okay, well, that was a total waste of resources. But it's better than none, I guess. It's been a long while since I had angel food cake. Not sure if I can't remember what I thought of it at the time. Yeah, I recall it being kind of like kind of a texture that was kind of different than other cakes. And being. Yeah, my cats are kind of odd, and they don't do anything for human food, like whatsoever. They are very, very picky, and they only go for cat food. Especially the cat that I've shown pictures of on my Twitter. Charisse, she only goes for the kibble. She will not eat wet food. Yeah, our cats are just strange. They they're very clingy, like a lot more clingy than any cats I've ever had before. They don't eat. They don't want. They have no interest in human food, and yeah, they're just kind of odd, I guess. Well, I hope you manage to stay dry nightly. I know what it's like to be stuck taking the buses and it's starting to rain on you. I used to have to take the bus to work and sometimes from work as well. And if it rained and I wasn't expecting it, I'd be a lot of the bus stops around here don't have any sort of roof or cover or anything, so you'd just be standing out there in the rain for extended periods of time. Oh yeah, we definitely need the rain around here too. Up here in the northwest, we've had several years of drought. I think this last year was not as bad, but I could be wrong on that. As far as like forest fires and the whatnot are concerned. Well, that's good, Nightly. Like the vast majority of the ones I end up coming across were just a sign. We're just a signpost that said, "Hey, here's where this bus stops." So yeah, I was constantly in the rain. Actually, let's kind of adventure a little bit. I wonder what's over in this direction. Yeah, those stink bugs could be rather obnoxious. We got a type of stink bug here that's invasive, that just kind of likes to gets in your house all the time, especially as it goes into winter. So we have a big old body of water here. Oh, what have we here? A colossal hole in the ground. Huh. Yeah, I was just sick. It was just like a minor cold, though. Still kind of mucusy from it, though. Yeah, that's cool. I have to remember there's a huge cave right there, just to the side of my house. In fact, I think we're going to start working on clearing a pathway from the house to the cave. lives on any of these trees. Just gotta put the saplings and the sticks. So I gotta plant new ones. But a little further off to the side. Yeah, a lot of insects kind of are attracted to those kind of things, like, you know, that's just kind of how they are. Nope, need a new axe. Let's see if I can get my feel like a breaking enchantment on this axe. I get Breaking 3, but it requires me to level up a little bit. Luckily, I know how to level up fairly easily. Yeah, I can definitely see how that could be annoying, Nightly. don't think we have very many cicadas around here. Either that or I'm mistaken, or we just called something else and no one's told me. Yeah, I can imagine what kind of freak out happened there, Cassie, with the the shirt, the bug down the shirt. This will do. This is my favorite fishing spot. Of course, I shouldn't put a tree there. Fast. There. Boy, that does sound like quite the handful. Nightly with that many bugs. Good God. Insects just don't know how to stick to their own area, don't they? Well, it's 2 p.m. It's about time for me to get ready for work. Thanks for hanging out for my little belated birthday little hangout, everybody. We made a cake, discovered a giant new cave, chit-chatted, and yeah, hopefully see you next time. Maybe tomorrow, definitely the day after tomorrow, I'll have off, and that's going to be my prep day for the little vacation me and the family will be going on for a few days. I'll be away from the computer for that day, for those like 4 days. But yeah, maybe even maybe even try a new game, or I don't know. I'll have to decide what the next game should be. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys. It was a pleasure being with you. And yeah, hope to see you all later. Gotta get off and get ready for work. So yeah. And we'll never know the lurker's identity unless they mention something elsewhere. I don't know.